Welcome to the Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly, and behind me you see the beautiful Muskegon Airport. You know that face, it's Diane Hoffman and Jeff Tripp. We just figured out that's a pretty cool name to be the director of the airport. Is new joining us here today. We're here to talk about the fall season.
Yeah,
it's going to get busy here.
In the winter and the
fall,
spring and the
winter,
summer, because everybody books everything right now. Right?
Is that right?
Yeah.
You guys just came. Let's start with the charter. I mean, I started in on you kind of behind the scenes with this S&S Casinos tour thing a while ago.
Years ago.
Because I told you it was awesome. And you guys had your first S&S Casino tours. How'd it go?
To Atlantic City.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was sold out, of course. We've never not had a casino charter that wasn't sold out.
Right.
Yeah, went last month. We had how many?
I think it was 116 that was sold, and the 114 actually went on the actual flight.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's a great trip.
Yeah.
And I greeted everyone as they came off the plane and asked what kind of a time they had. It was so beautiful.
I told you. Get them.
Everybody's like, it was amazing.
So you got that going. You do the Laughlin things, and these are great. And you know what I like about these casino trips that go through the Muskegon Airport now is that they're really affordable ways for people to take a nice vacation, go get themselves in a different environment for a little while, and really get first class treatment.
Yeah, I don't know how long this video will be on, but we are announcing today.
Oh boy.
Laughlin, Nevada.
Yep.
We go to the Riverside Hotel.
Yep. And
it's January 31 to February the 3rd. It's $349 per person. That includes nonstop air, 3 nights hotel, luggage, transfers, and taxes. I mean, your luggage, you drop it off here, and you see it next in your hotel
in your room
in Laughlin.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, you don't even touch it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to sell out right away. They all do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the hot news.
Awesome stuff. Yeah. Tell me a little bit more too, Jeff, about the flights and the times, and because you guys have really packed on a bunch. I mean, this is anybody watching in West Michigan. I'm a little partial because I'm from here, but if you want absolutely hassle-free flights, you come to Muskegon. Talk about what we're offering.
Yeah, I think one of the things we really are trying to focus to get out to the community is that I've been here a year and a half, and it's amazing how many people in the community don't, one, know there's an airport here,
right,
and then two, don't know that we have air service. So a lot of people, we lose about 70% of our traffic to Grand Rapids.
Is that other town over there?
About 18% drive to Chicago and 5% drive to Detroit.
Yeah.
So we have about 550 potential passengers a day. So we have 100 seats going out and 100 seats coming in. So our challenge is how do we get people to really say, our catchphrase is really check MKG first. We tell people when you're looking, if you're going to book on United Airlines, take a look at United first, because and then compare and contrast between Grand Rapids and here. And we do have a very good online calculator. So if you're looking at the ticket prices alone, you may save $100, say, at Grand Rapids on a particular trip, or maybe $100 more expensive. But when you start to factor in where you're driving from, so you have to drive at a bigger airport, you have to get there 2 hours early, plus you're parking further away, you're paying more for parking. So you start to look at all the different facets where you said, most of our traffic is between Grand Haven and Ludington on the coast.
Yeah.
So if you come here, we have our parking is right out here. We have 400 spaces. It's almost all valet parking essentially, because you're parking and you're walking in about 30 seconds to a minute.
Yep.
Easy to check in. Get through the TSA screening. You're on your way. It's a 35-minute flight to Chicago, where you can then make your connection anywhere in the world.
Yep.
So again, we always ask people it's amazing how many people will come in here. Even talking to the United Station manager, people will come in and ask him for assistance on their flight out of Grand Rapids, and they say, "Well, did you check us first?" And they say no. So again, the nice thing about trying to keep and improve air service is, you have to use what you have.
Yeah.
So when people say, well, I want to fly to this location, I want to fly to that location, the first king is we've got 2 flights a day, and recently we have reduced our morning flight. Used to leave at 11:30 in the morning. That was a challenge. We've been working with the airline for the better part of a year and a half. I've been here, and then Diane before that also. Now we're leaving at 10:05.
Okay.
So now that's allowing you to make a lot more connections through Chicago.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. And she can twist an arm.
Yeah.
I've been around Diane a while. See what I mean? Look at that. She can give you the
so
eye,
we're telling
too.
people is, just locally, most of our customers live within, say, 30 minutes. So if you can check us online at United Airlines first, and, try to compare and contrast. And there are certain times when it'll be more, some of the international flights, particularly, maybe it's cheaper to go out of Grand Rapids. But at least take a look at us and try to figure it out. Because like any successful business, the more we are filling the flights, the more the airline is likely to give us better schedules.
Sure.
Maybe do an additional flight and doing different things. But if we're struggling to just fill the 100 seats a day we have now,
Yeah.
it takes away that argument. So with,
Yeah.
with the new schedule, and then also coming up February 1st, we're going to have a second Saturday flight, so that'll be 14 round-trip flights per
wow.
week.
Wow.
This upcoming Thanksgiving, I think it's a Saturday, they're adding a second flight for us.
Very cool.
So we're trying to get people to really take a look and book. You've got another week and a half before Thanksgiving. So again, I think the more people can at least take a look at us and make a decision. We recognize there's going to be times when it makes sense to go to another airport, just,
Sure.
Depending on how many people you're traveling. But for the leisure passenger as well as the business traveler particularly, I think the new flight schedule really opens up a lot of opportunities, but not if people don't check it.
Yeah.
It's super easy, to check Muskegon online.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll take you. You can check Grand Rapids. You check Muskegon. It should be that should be
cake.
routine.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're calling a travel agent,
Yep.
it takes even less time than that.
There you have it.
Just say, hey, what's the fare out of Muskegon?
I'll tell you, this past summer, our grandkids came in from Seattle, and they're not old enough yet to transfer flights, so we had to drive to O'Hare to pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you what a nightmare.
Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm glad
People
this
think
guy-
it's super easy.
It's not. Indiana. Just driving through Indiana, period, sucks. All right. And nothing against Indiana, but I mean, your guy gets elected vice president, and they fix every road all at once. Not fair. This next time they come through, they'll be old enough, and we're gonna fly them right in here.
Yeah,
that's the
that's
only
good.
way to do it. I
Yeah.
mean, you got to find a way to keep this place alive, and I'm a huge proponent. I mean, it's huge. You've got the trips, you've got the more flights, more schedules. You've also got a contest going on.
We do.
See?
Well, actually, we haven't started it quite yet.
Well, when
but
does it start?
within probably a week,
Okay.
we'll be giving away a trip to Asheville, North Carolina.
Very fun.
I forgot about that.
See, I don't forget things.
Yeah. So it includes airfare. Muskegon, Chicago, Asheville.
Yep.
Includes kind of a hop-on, hop-off, gray line bus
Okay.
kind of thing
Yeah.
to see the city.
Very cool.
So yeah, give you a little weekend away.
We did a Chicago weekend last year.
We did.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Kristen she won that. She had a great
I
time. down there.
know.
It was really
I know.
cool. Where do they go to get the details?
FlyMKG.com.
Yep, we got that.
Yeah.
What's coming up down the line? Any big surprises for next summer?
Well, I think some of the things we're working on is like the Electric Force event. We're trying to work with the airline, already reaching out to them and the Electric Force folks to say you had 50,000 people the first week, 30,000 the next. We filled up our flights, and they're already talking to United and SkyWest to say, okay, how do we get additional flights and/or larger aircraft for those 2 weeks? We show that we're the closest airport to the event. How do we take advantage of that? Or taking a look at how do we get people into, say, maybe the Winter Sports Complex, or with the summer events come up, working with the Conventions and Visitors Bureau as well as the chambers to really, again, keep letting people know that you can get here. The airport's only a mile from the beach, so if you want to fly in here in the summertime, get your rental car, hit the beach. You save time, save money.
Yep.
And like I said, in the end, it's you're saving the hassle. And in the wintertime, who wants to be driving on the freeways,
Right.
an hour or 4 hours to Chicago
Right.
in the wintertime?
And you got to factor in too, if it's an early flight in Chicago or Detroit, you're getting a hotel the night before.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nobody's leaving at midnight to catch a 5 a.m. flight in Chicago.
Yeah,
No
add up
way.
all the costs.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
really
just the
makes
ticket
sense.
price.
And this guy's smart too. Did you hear the first thing out of his mouth when I asked? Electric Forest.
Oh, right. Andy's a big proponent of electric.
He knows what he's
forest.
talking about.
Oh yeah.
We all love electric forest.
Absolutely. FlyMKG.com, the Muskegon Airport. Make sure you always check it first. We appreciate their sponsorship of both Positively Muskegon and Muskegon Channel. Jeff, Diane, thank you so much, you guys. Glad to
Thank
have
you,
you back.
Andy.
Always check Muskegon first and make sure if you're flying, even if you're in Grand Rapids, it's probably better to come to Muskegon and catch that flight right here at the Muskegon County Airport.